let's move forward, Kaira Saab, and let's come to former President Musharraf, because it was under your government that he was given a safe exit. Why did your government feel compelled to give him a safe exit? Because President Zardari Saab also said that he was allowed out under a deal. What was the deal?
Deal was democracy.
Deal was democracy.
Deal was democracy. Deal was for democracy.
But who was this deal made with?
Let me make it clear. I always said it that we negotiated democracy. Our leader, Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto Shahid, she negotiated with the world democracies that please don't support Pakistan, dictator in Pakistan. A democracy can deliver you much better. So she convinced the world that in a specific time when the war on terror, the world believed at that time that one man can deliver them in a much better way, and that man who is heading the military as well. So we discussed, we dialogued with the world democracies, and in Pakistan we dialogued with Musharraf as well. Yes, we discussed the dialogue.
So you had negotiations with the world democracies to allow Musharraf out. No, the deal was democracy. No. So the world democracies decided that we will have democracy, and in return we had to let Musharraf go.
No.
This is what you're saying, Kaira Saab.
I am saying that our leader, we negotiated with the world that Pakistan, democracy can deliver you much better, and democracy can save Pakistan from this act of terrorism, this menace of terrorism.
And so the world agreed to have democracy?
World agreed, because at that time world was fighting a war against terror, and they were comfortable with the dictator.
How did the world agree? Who did they convince in Pakistan to say that have democracy here and let Musharraf go?
If you stop this support, direct and indirect support to a sitting dictator in Pakistan, the people of Pakistan are not with him, and the world compelled him that let Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto come back to Pakistan, and let me and Nawaz Sharif come back to Pakistan. Yes, it is very clear.
Because
we don't hide it.
In previous interviews, Benazir Bhutto's sister Sanam Bhutto has clearly said that it was the British who engineered her return back to Pakistan. Now, if they engineered her return, were there at the behest of the Americans talking to you about Musharraf's safe passage?
No, it was not safe passage. I again rephrase my words. I said you that Pakistani leadership, our leader Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto, she negotiated, she convinced the world, she took the initiative, she went for charter of democracy with
but then why allow Musharraf to leave? Why not try in courts?
Because Musharraf is not required by any court.
Musharraf is not required by the court.
There is no case.
Now there are cases against him. There is an FIR lodged against him.
If any court calls him and the court summons him, the government of Pakistan is bound. We'll call him back.
How will you call him back? There is no extradition treaty with London.
We will go Interpol. Yes. So all the forums. If the courts will call him.
If the courts summon Musharraf.
Yes, we'll do everything.
Then you will move towards the Interpol and call him back?
We'll do everything to call him back.
Is it true that after you consulted the Sharif brothers, you allowed Musharraf to go?
We never allowed. Musharraf was not required by any court of law. Musharraf was not restricted by a law. He was a free man, and he wanted to go out. He was allowed.
So no court really restricted him?
What was his problem with Musharraf? He abrogated the law, by the constitution, but the courts allowed him. The courts allowed him to continue in uniform. The courts allowed him to amend the constitution. So till he was released and he just relinquished his charge as president, he was free man.
And the courts obviously were also, the judges were brought in by him. Now, Kaira Saab, moving on, did you consult the Sharif brothers before letting Musharraf go?
It was not the issue of consultation. We never let him go because he was a free man.
But did you inform the Sharif brothers?
Why?
You didn't inform them.
Why to inform them?
You did not inform them?
Why to inform them?
I'm asking.
Because the gentleman, if you want to go out of Pakistan, should we ask?
No, because they keep saying that without consulting us, without giving us any information, he was allowed to go. Did you consult the Sharif brothers?
We have not given him any favor. If he was restricted by law, if he was required by law, if he was not allowed by law, only then we should have made some provisions, and then we should have asked.
So you did not tell the Sharif brothers? There was no conversation that happened?
There was no need to tell anyone.
Okay.
Because at that time there was no law, there was no case against him.
Okay. So the joint investigation team that is probing Benazir Bhutto's murder at the moment, I believe that President Zardari is not very happy with that team. Is that correct?
No. team is doing his job, and then when their whole investigation report that will come, we'll give it to the public, we'll give it to the media, and we'll act according to that.
I believe the president is not happy with the report, the initial report.
There's nothing wrong with the president.
He never said that he is not happy?
I don't think so.
Okay, and you will be satisfied with whatever the findings of that report will be? Let
the report come. We have also conducted a report. We have got a report from the international forum like UN Commission, and now our intelligence agencies and our investigation forum, which are investigating the things, the whole that crime, they will give the report, and according to that we'll move.
Because according to the UN team, they very clearly implicate President Musharraf's government for a serious security lapse, and they also mention Nadeem Ijaz's name quite a lot of times. However, this present report that the government has, the team that the government has formulated has given a clean chit to Nadeem Ijaz.
It is not a clean chit to anyone. The investigating team is investigating the things. As far as the UN Commission is concerned, UN Commission basically settle the broad parameters for the case investigation. They put some facts in front of the investigation team, and now the investigation team is moving with those facts, and they are not restricted by that commission's report. They have the independence, and whatsoever they want to investigate, they have the right after detailed investigation.
Are they allowed to investigate Babar Rawan Sahib and Rehman Malik Sahib?
Everyone.
But they are not investigating them.
Whenever they will be required, they'll appear before the investigation team.
So whenever they would be required, the investigation team can investigate those people who are in the black Mercedes. Is that right?
Whosoever. Black Mercedes is not the real issue, but whosoever will be required by the investigation team. It may be me, it may be Baba Rahman, it may be anyone else.
Moving on to the Punjabi Taliban. Now that is going to also be a major issue for your government. At the same time, the Prime Minister has said that we are not ready to clamp down on the Punjabi Taliban now. So are you going to allow them free space, the Punjabi Taliban?
Militant groups based in Punjab, yes, they have their safe havens over here. Of course, as the Punjab government claims, this is right, that there are no area in Punjab which is no-go area. And there are no training camps over here like in Fata and other areas of Pakistan it was. Can we say that the Pakhtun Taliban and their Baloch Taliban and their other Taliban, when we say
Punjab, you clamp down on these outfits.
It is not the federal government. It is the provincial government who has to decide.
Okay, the provincial government has to do it, and you are going to leave it to the provincial government to do it?
We have to go leave it to the provincial government. When provincial government will crack on them or whatsoever they feel good, they will act accordingly in consultation with the federal government. And if the provincial government sees or feels that their normal law enforcement agencies are not capable for doing such operations, or they need assistance from the federation, then rangers or other federal agencies or the army can be moved. But that will be done on the request and on the instruction of the provincial government.
Saab, senior PPP leaders have themselves said that they don't trust the PMLN because the PMLN has strong links with banned outfits in Punjab. Your own PPP leaders have said that. For example, in the by-elections, we saw very clearly that Rana Sanaullah Saab was seen with a banned militant outfits leader. So why trust then the Punjab government?
No, it is not we. We don't have the right to trust or not to trust with the Punjab government. The Punjabi people, they have voted, and now they are legitimate government with us. It is their right to govern, and if they believe, yes, they agree.